let's switch over to the West. We got
I mean, this is like impossible to predict who's going to be. I mean,
Denver
the Warriors
just
could be in
clinched
the play-in.
the first, so they're
Well,
number one.
You got the Clippers and the Lakers playing right now with a tied record playing for the 6th seed.
What's the score?
The Lakers are getting the shit beat out of them.
Yeah.
Don't know the score exactly because it's halftime and it was bad. They were losing by
It was like
16.
68 to like 43, I think, or something like that.
Wow, that was a big game too. Lakers have won 4 straight.
I mean, I saw 3 turnovers in a row.
The Clippers are killing them in the paint.
I don't know why. I have a feeling the Clippers aren't falling to play-in. The Clippers, I mean, I just think they're going to be a playoff team. But and the West is so from 5 to, I mean, really 5 till 9 is only separated by
like
2 games.
Yeah.
So like the Warriors, who are in the 5 now, can we just talk about the Warriors haven't even won double-digit road games yet?
Nah, it's ridiculous.
They're 9-30.
This is ridiculous.
So they could fall to the play-in, which would be annoying because we were talking about it earlier. Suns Warriors would be an amazing round 1.
That would be good.
That's what we need.
That's
exactly. We need those matchups.
I just need Steph to put up 50-point games on Paul because I'm pretty sure that the Suns are going to beat the crap out of him. I almost dare say Phoenix wins that in 5. It's just something about the Warriors that
the Suns are loaded.
There's just something about the Warriors that's not there. Like,
are you telling me they're going to win a road game in the playoffs?
Oh no!
Right? Because then they'd be down 0-2, and then
they'll win 1 at home, 1-1 at home, and then lose away.
Yeah,
see, like game. This Lakers Clippers game is for more than just the spot because the 6th seed will get them damn Kings in the first round.
Well, they can't even beat the Mavericks. They lost to the Mavericks today. That would have almost eliminated the Mavericks. So,
who would you rather play in the first round, the Kings or the Grizzlies?
Kings.
I agree. I think they're easier out.
I would rather play the Kings than the Nuggets, Grizzlies, Suns, Warriors, Clippers, Lakers. Who would you rather play, Lakers or Kings? I'd rather play the Kings than LeBron and AD.
I'd rather play the Lakers because they're soft.
Yeah, and you have D'Lo, so yeah.
I'd rather play the Kings only because playoff LeBron gets his calls, and that's the only reason why.
Yeah, I'd rather play the Kings because I'm a tool and I don't know anything.
Yeah. I don't have any legs. Remember,
you don't have ankles.
You made our ankles. Yeah, Kings. You made it. There you go, man. Like, I mean,
I'm telling you, we're pretty dead set on. We were dead right on the majority of that, though.
Yeah.
So just say it stays the way it is. 7-8 Lakers Pelicans. Who you got?
Oof, Lakers. Well,
Lakers.
Yeah, I mean Zion will be back, I guess, or might be back, but he hasn't played in how long? Let's see Anthony Davis trade battle.
Nothing in the world would be funnier to me than if the Pelicans beat the Lakers.
Oh,
that's hilarious.
It would be so hilarious to me because Zion is the person who could change that. Yes. Man, that would be hilarious.
It would
Zion
be. I don't
dunking
see
on
it.
LeBron. Hey.
Timberwolves Thunder 9-10.
So I think the Thunder are gonna beat up Dallas for that spot. So I think
half
so.
Game.
They're tied now because Kings lost to Dallas.
Yeah, but the Thunder have the tiebreaker. They play the Jazz tomorrow. You think they could win that? I honestly like the Thunder. Well, Thunder against that's a weird matchup. It would just be Shea and Edwards kind of going back and forth. I almost like the Thunder, honestly, in that, but no, I think the Timberwolves are a little more battle tested. Yeah,
I agree with that part of it, but I think that it's hard for the Timberwolves to match up with the speed and length at the wing positions and Josh Giddey. I would take the Thunder over the Timberwolves.
I just see Cat going 2 for 12. Rudy Gobert going 1 for 5 with 3 travels. I could just see it. Like, you can see the recipe, and that win for where the Thunder are compared where everyone thought they'd be this year would mean so much. I think like everyone makes fun of like the T-Wolves last year for celebrating the play-in, whatever. But if the Thunder were able to win a play-in game, that's a big. I think that's kind of big for them. It's a lot bigger than the T-Wolves, and then they will go on to play the Pelicans or the Lakers.
Dude, it's another one of those playing with house money situations. You don't have to win. You just have to play. You have to show up and not get blown out. Like 3 years ago, Memphis did that against Portland. They lost a really close game to Portland in the play-in game, and then they were kind of like skyrocketed after that. So the Thunder just have to show up and show that they belong, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I actually think they could beat Minnesota because I think Minnesota sucks. To be honest with you, like there's Mike Conley goes over there. He steadied the ship a little bit because him and Gobert got back to playing that Utah pick and roll basketball. But like, you're gonna need more than that to beat the Thunder, I think.
You need that.
What about the Mavericks? The Mavericks get the 10 spot.
They beat the Timberwolves too, also because I mean,
The only one of the Timberwolves that scared me is Ant. That's it. Ain't nobody else on that team where I'm like,
well, I just feel like any team that has a good ball handler is going to beat the Timberwolves because they're going to make Rudy get his big ass out there and move his feet. And if you're not, then Cat, I dare you to try.
and who's Mike Conley gonna stop?
Yeah, and then Jalen Williams. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I
But you better make those shots because Dallas can't rebound with Minnesota.
Bro, they got Christian Wood, bro. They good. They're X Factor.
Okay.
I hope
wanna
it's the
see-
Thunder.
I want to see, as much as I would be happy for the Thunder, I want to be spoiled, and I want to see Kyrie and Luka in the playoffs. Because if they lose, I'm going to laugh. If they get eliminated, I'm going to laugh.
I guess what I'm saying is I would be really pleased to see a Pelicans Thunder game for the A spot.
I think I agree. I think like the real basketball junkies and basketball nerds would like that more, but Nick's also right. I wouldn't mind seeing Luka and Kyrie going against say the Pelicans beat the Lakers. If we get Lakers Mavericks for the 8th seed, I think the Lakers win that, but
yeah,
still, that's must-see TV.
You never know because literally one of Kyrie's first games over there was Lakers Mavericks on a Sunday. They blow the Lakers out by 20 for 3 quarters. Jared Vanderbilt comes in there and turns the game around because LeBron didn't have shit to do with that, and the Lakers win by like a point. So I think the Mavericks could beat the Lakers.
Another reason why is I'm from Texas, and if the Dallas Mavericks are the only closest thing to getting the playoffs compared to the other two, if they don't make it, this is the first time since they've been established that no Texas team has made the playoffs.
Wow, I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. You've had so many dynasties between the three.
So that's why I'm kind of like,
I don't know about dynasties, but you've had a lot of titles.
To you, Luka, and you failed us.
And then the fourth closest would be the Pelicans because we're Gulf Coast, and if they don't make it, they would really suck.
Damn, that whole South sucks right there.
Yeah, that'd be rough. What about Oklahoma?
And
no,
they can keep
the Red River. Like Dallas is kind of the cutoff, if we're going to be honest with you. But we'll go all the way to the Red River.
We don't claim them much, but
damn. Yeah, it could change in the next couple days. There's only a couple games left, but yeah, if the Lakers do end up losing tonight, that's big because you want home court against the Pelicans. Pelicans are actually a pretty good home team. They're 11 games above 500 at home.
I think the only problem with the only reason I've lost any faith in the Pelicans is because the injury changed the way they played a little bit. But if they get everybody back healthy, I think that's a scary ass team.
And they've turned it on lately, which is the time to do it.
Oh, if at full strength, healthy, both teams healthy, I would love to see the Pelicans in Memphis. That would be a series to me. Imagine Alvarado and Ja.
That would be fun. Would that be better than Lakers Memphis?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Because you would have like Dylan Brooks and Ingram. Desmond Bain and CJ, Zion and I just think it match up. And then you got the Najee Marshalls, Herb Jones, those guys.
Oh, Zion Ja from that same draft. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Exactly.
It'd be so much fun.
Vucevic and Steven Adams going at it after they were traded for each other. You know, that'd be a
shit.
You know
yeah,
what?
Yeah, screw it. Come on, Pelicans.
Give me that over Kyrie and Luka getting in. Give me that.
Exactly.
And that would be sick. That would drop the Lakers to the 8, and then you'd have Lakers Nuggets. Yeah, if the Lakers won the second playing game. But
the only thing that I would like to see more than that, which is it's highly unlikely because of the first round matchup, would be Warriors in Memphis. But I think that's highly unlikely. Or Phoenix and New Orleans.
Let's see the Warriors. So the Warriors to finish the year of the Kings, who I don't know if the Kings will be playing anyone because they're kind of locked in, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they can catch Memphis, so
they're probably going to be locked in at 3. Yeah,
but they have the Kings and the Blazers, so yeah, they're probably winning both those.
Because they lost today and Memphis lost, so they're kind of just stayed the same.
So then, so it'd be the Clippers and the Warriors battling for the 5-6. I don't know why you would want the 5.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. That might be one of those things that's just worth rolling the dice because it's like, I play Kevin Durant because there's a real good chance this idiot might hurt himself. And this is going to get a lot easier.
Do you think a team will puss out and try to lose in the last game of the season to avoid the Suns? Because it could be a tie between the Lakers, Clippers, Warriors.
I don't think anybody can afford to do that. There's so much uncertainty. I don't think anybody's
because you could drop to the play-in.
Yes, I don't think anybody can afford to do that.
Damn it, the play-in actually is a good idea. Damn it.
I know now it's working.
Yeah.
I do think though for sure out of those 3 teams, I mean, you look at who would go up against Durant, LeBron versus Durant. You have Curry and them versus Durant. You'd have Kawhi versus Durant. Like, that is just matchup.
That's the best, for the sake of good basketball, the best matchup is the Clippers in Phoenix, in my opinion.
Yeah. Ooh,
if Paul George can be healthy for that, yeah.
Get to see Eric Gordon on that team.
I'm talking about some star power in that one.
I mean, there's really going to be no skippable series in the West, I think. Unless, like, some weird shit happens. We get, like, Thunder. But even, like, Thunder Nuggets, or maybe, like, T-Wolves Nuggets, I think the Nuggets would just sweep them.
But also, like, I don't know. I think that would be one of those things where, like, you go into it and it's like, all right, we all know the Timberwolves are going to lose, but Edwards, do you have 3 30-point games in you or something? Like, put your name out there. You know what I mean? Because I feel like he's kind of being left behind a little bit, in my opinion.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so there really isn't a dull series because Kings Clippers, we get the 170-point rematch, and then Kings Lakers has a lot of history. California series. Yeah.
Who gives the Kings the best matchup to move to the next round? Like, who should they want to play?
The Warriors, because they're not healthy enough to play good defense. Like, I really feel like if they started a playoff series today, that the Kings would beat the Warriors.
Wow.
And that they haven't been good on the road either. So going into Sacramento, that place is going to be jumping.
Right. I was going to say the Pelicans, but for the Pelicans to get the 6 would be tough. So it's almost definitely going to be a Cali series, which is cool. But yeah, I don't think they want unless Paul George is hurt, then you'd want the Clippers. But if everyone's healthy, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Warriors have flaws. Too many.
They're just not right. Like, they haven't been right all year. If this guy is good, then that guy's hurt, and then when he comes back, then he gets hurt.
But they have Curry. But everyone's like, "Oh, they're defending champs. They'll figure it out." And I'm like, that doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. I don't think that matters as much as people think.
It doesn't matter when you're not playing people don't realize how good of a run Andrew Wiggins went on.
And he hasn't played in a long time, in months.
And he's not there. You know what I'm saying? And Jordan Poole, you're at some points relying on him to be the best player, the best facilitator for you. And it's not what he does. Like, you're asking too much from that guy. And let's just be honest, Klay Thompson ain't Klay Thompson from 2019. 19 because
Clay took a step back. Draymond took a step back. I mean,
They have
you're
no
relying on-
depth.
yeah.
Yeah,
Gary
I think
Payton
Kings,
Jr. is you. I mean, you're getting nothing from him. Wiseman's gone. They're just behind the 8 ball. So like that's why I feel like it's the perfect time for Sacramento to kick them in the ass.
I'd rather have Kings Warriors than Suns Warriors. Suns Warriors, yeah, I don't think that.
Yeah, I don't want to see. I don't want to get. And as Kevin Durant's my favorite player in the league, I don't want you to get the satisfaction of beating that team while they're down.
Yeah,
Now, you make it to the next round, they make it, then all right. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Then
kick
do
them
your
in the
thing, KD. But yeah, I would like to see Sacramento. I mean, I think that would be the perfect thing for them. Sacramento goes in, they play the defending champs. You knock them
run
out.
the
Now you just-
identical offensive system. So, I mean, there's going to be my only thing about the Western Conference, and I'm not hating on them. It's like I don't want to see a team like Dallas, who are underachievers, do enough to get into the playoffs and then lose in 5 to Denver. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want a legit playoffs this year. Like I want 6, 7 competitive games. Like talent is there, and like joking aside with Luka and Kyrie, yeah, I like it. But when it comes down to playoff basketball, it's totally different. And who you're gonna rely on Christian Wood at the end of some of these games and get the hell out of here. Like
It's like what'd you post earlier? It's like he plays like Harden, and Harden carried a bad team. I don't want to see Luka and the rest of these fools come down here and shoot 63 pointers. I really don't want to just see that. It's boring.
That's that regular season stuff. I already seen it all year. I'm good. Playoffs. I want good playoff games. I want people that maybe stopped watching NBA, people that didn't want to watch it because of last year, to come back and enjoy some of these games again. And the West is where you're gonna get it at, because I mean the East has some great teams, don't get me wrong, but the West is stacked. Like we're seeing, it's gonna go down to the wire for sure. And
I think the West has more star power. The East has better teams.
I could see that. Yeah.
this is gonna be the best. I think this is gonna be the best pound for pound round one we've had in a long ass time. Because
I
there's
agree with that.
what series? There's always that series they throw on NBA TV that no one wants to watch. It was usually like the Pacers or when the Hornets make it. But like, what is that series going to be? If you look at these potential matchups, it's tough to.
It's gonna be the Kings.
It could be. It could be one of those Kings Warriors games where both teams put up 140 or something. You know what I mean? But it also could be like one of those Cleveland versus Knicks games that starts earlier than the rest of them, and it ends up like 105 to 103. And you're like, damn, that was a basketball game. It didn't seem like it because they didn't score shit, but that was a basketball game.
But think about it, we're getting double headers. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun to watch an intensity game and then go to the next one. It's just,
I really hate to see the playoffs though without my boy Dame Lillard.
yeah, it kind of feels weird.
Yeah, if we're going to do the most disappointing team in the West, I know they've had injuries. Everyone's had injuries. I think it's Portland.
If the Mavericks don't make it, then
Dallas. I mean, yeah, that's true. Dallas. Trading for Kyrie midseason's a win.
and to me, whoever's don't make it is the answer to that question, because it's in the realm of possibility for it to be Lakers, Pelicans, Timberwolves, Mavericks, Trailblazers.
Yeah.
I have to go with the Jazz, and the only reason why I'm going to say this is you had to go with the Jazz. For me, is you actually were competing this year, and you were at the very top, and we called it. You're going to slip down. You're going to slip down, and now guess what? Now you're in the lottery, bro. You're in the late lottery. Welcome to the lottery again, bro. You could have traded some stuff. You know, you got rid of Mike Conley for me, but no, you didn't do what I needed you to do.
But like, is it like a win or a loss for him? Because we hit literally, that's if you look at their record, 36-43, and the Mavericks 37-42. It's like this is what a team looks like when y'all are spending everything to look as bad as we do, and we just held the league hostage.
We just got all the
done
first
here?
round picks. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like we held the league hostage, and y'all look stupid. So of course we suck, but
I'm just talking about this season because you actually thought you had a chance of winning just because you had an all-star on your team. And
that's some dumbass.
Like
that's some fans smoking that dope.
Now going forward, I would definitely rather be Utah Jazz than the Dallas Mavericks. You don't even know if you're keeping Kyrie. You're still talking. Mark Cuban came on talking about why they didn't keep Jalen Brunson. It's like, bro, that was way long ago. Nobody cares about that anymore. That was y'all's fault. Like,
You dropped the ball there.
he's like, oh, it's because when the parents got involved, that's why. I was like, nobody cares, dude. It's April, bro. It's playoffs. Worry about your team getting in. That's all we care about right now.
Yep. And now you're gonna lose Christian Wood for nothing. So
Dominant player. Hey.
Ouch.
I do hope though, out of all these, I hope Ja, after all his drama, comes out and plays like Ja. I hope Paul George comes back healthy. I want to see healthy, good basketball. That's just really what I want to see.
I agree. I want Ja to do good. He's too good of a basketball player to be doing dumb shit. So I want to see him quit fucking up. I just think they need to get Dylan Brooks off that team.
Head case. Yeah.
Get him off that team, and other than that, y'all could be the good little loafer wearing boys.
As of right now, the Lakers are catching up to the Clippers, so we don't even know what the hell is going to happen.
Yeah, I was reading if the Clippers went out, they would pass the Warriors. I guess they have the tiebreaker in that scenario. So then that would drop because they both play the Blazers once and someone else. So yeah, it's all going to come down to the end, but yeah, we'll see. I would avoid the Suns, but whatever.
I'm trying to think of who's on the Suns bench.
They did lose their bench depth and versatility when they, got rid of Bridges.
You still got Campaign.
Campaigns, so yeah. Cam Johnson's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, I don't want to play Durant and Booker. That's the thing.
Even Aiden. I think Aiden's a little bit underrated in some regards. Like, he's a good center to have. He's not a superstar, but
that's the problem. Is there's nothing wrong with Aiden as a player because he's a star in his role. The problem is you're the number one overall pick
in the Luka draft.
So the only reason you would actually be criticized more if Bagley wasn't such a bust.
In the Bagley draft.
Yeah. Trae Young.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Kings.
Kings, yeah.
You can light the beam all you want. You still drafted Bagley over Luka or Trae Young.
Yeah, that doesn't fix anything. You know what? Yeah, I hope y'all lose. Yeah, just get out of the first round. I'm ready to get
Congrats on the playoff drought.
Well, NBA fans, let us know your team, rep your team. Unless you're Sacramento, I don't care to hear about it. But rep your team. Let us know who you think, who you want to see in the playoffs, who you want to see in the play-in. We're going to be doing, I'm sure, some live games for y'all, keeping y'all busy and all the excitement, doing some videos as the goes on. We'll be doing the draft coming up soon. There's a lot of stuff coming up this summer for us. Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the network. Let us know what team you're repping. And we're out, guys.